Welcome back to the Undrafted. Today I'll be talking about the preseason games from last night. But before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're on the road to 1K, and let's get into the video. The first game I'd like to talk about is the Charlotte Hornets versus the Orlando Magic, which was basically LaMelo Ball versus Cole Anthony. LaMelo Ball coming off the bench, 18 points, 7 for 17 shooting, 4 for 9 from 3, and 5 assists. And Cole Anthony, also coming off the bench, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 from 4 from 3, and 4 for 7 from the field. So, who I think won this was, LaMelo had better stats, more flashy assists, but Cole Anthony was more efficient. They're both coming off the bench, and I think that will change. For LaMelo, probably earlier in the season, just because Cole Anthony, Markelle Fultz might still start at point guard. I don't know what they're going to do with that. But LaMelo Ball, he's been improving his shot. His shot has impressed me a lot. How he can just pull up from 3. He can create his own shot, drive in. He was doing all this in the EuroLeague and in high school, but now he's translating to the NBA, and it's impressing me. And Cole Anthony as well, his 3-point shot, it's impressing me from college. He's shooting a lot less, which is expected, since he has more options on his team than he did in UNC. But they're both impressing me as of right now in the preseason. We'd have to see how they play in the regular season. But the second game, the Timberwolves versus the Mavericks. And I'll be just talking about the Timberwolves players that impressed me. Anthony Edwards, he shot 5 for 15, but he had 17 points. He played great defense, 3 for 8 from 3, and 3 rebounds, 3 assists. He played great defense on Luka, that one play, that one possession. And he's coming off the bench as well. They're bringing all these rookies off the bench. But off the bench, as of right now, he has been impressing me. But I need to see a little bit more from the number 1 pick. Jarrett Culver as well. He's, Timberwolves lottery pick last year. 18 points, 5 for 12 from the field. He's trying to show why he's not a bust. And I hope he's not a bust. I'm still a believer in him. But they had him off the bench. And another player I'd like to mention is Jalen Noel, who was a rookie last year. I think he was drafted late second round, early second round, maybe undrafted. I can't really remember. But he had 13 points, 5 for 6 from the field, and 1 for 2 from 3. And he is a Seattle Hooper, so I got to show love. I hope he gets minutes this year. He's a straight scorer. He can get buckets off the bench. But I hope they play him this year. And the last game I'd like to talk about was the Atlanta Hawks versus the Memphis Grizzlies. And I'd like to talk about DeAndre Hunter, 22 points, 8 for 15, 5 for 8 from 3. DeAndre Hunter, if he can carry this on in the regular season, man, the Hawks, they have weapons for Trae Young this year. DeAndre Hunter, he was a top 5 pick last year for the Atlanta Hawks, and he didn't show much last season, but in the first few games of the preseason, he's been impressing. 22 points versus the Grizzlies. I know it's just a preseason game, but if he can carry this on for the season, the Hawks, they will be kind of dangerous in the Eastern Conference. And Cam Reddish off the bench had 13 points. As of right now, DeAndre Hunter is outplaying Cam Reddish. But I don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to keep Cam Reddish off the bench or they're going to keep starting DeAndre Hunter. They both have crazy potential. They didn't really show much last year. But, they're still second-year players, so anything could happen. And that's it for the games. that's just 3 of the, 6 or 7 games last night. Most of them, Clippers, they had Kawhi, PG. There wasn't any young players who really impressed me as much as the guys I mentioned. And that's it for the video. Like and subscribe. Comment who impressed you the most and who disappointed the most in the comments below. And I'm out.